Have you thought about leaving your relationship? I know I have many, many times. I remember I was in my car with my 2 dogs, no job, no money. I was gonna just go, just leave, I'm gonna go. I just packed what little I could have for a few days and I'm going. I came back after I got breakfast. So what about that leaving and staying? It strikes us many times. Relationships, you know, they say marriages, relationships are hard. They shouldn't be. Is it that we just don't find that person and we settle? We hear all the time, relationships are hard. You have to work at it. They shouldn't be. They should be easy. They really should. You should be so joyful when that person comes home and sad when he leaves every day. I mean, we're human. We go through things, but if you don't have somebody that has your back, and the thing with these relationships is that's the core part of it. Specifically, neurodiverse relationships are going to be hard. They just are. Now, let's talk about neurodiversity. I'm neurodiverse. I have dyslexia. There's all different, we all have something. But what about that something meshing with someone so you're happy? So let's put in some other things. Besides the relationship, you may have economical struggles. You may have children. You may have all these millions and millions of reasons that you do stay and you struggle and you weigh that you do the pros and cons. Okay, I have to deal with this, so I'll deal with this other thing. For me, I feel like it's a job sometimes. I know because my person, and I talk about the dark side of autism, it's not about the autistic person. The dark side is about the situational aspects. We don't feel like we're heard by our partner. We don't feel like our partner has our backs. We think so drastically different, all that kind of stuff. So the dark side, for me, I feel like because mine is struggling with what I believe, and I'm not a doctor or therapist, my person was diagnosed with the autism. But for me, alexithymia, he won't see if I'm struggling, basically. I'll just say it that way. With alexithymia, he probably won't see what's going on with me and be able to read my emotions and my feelings. So if something happens to me, especially if we grow old together, I need that community around me that will help me because I know he won't be able to. So there's all these little aspects you have to look at when you're in a relationship like this, non-autistic, autistic. And just look at that. And maybe you've just thought, oh my goodness, I am stuck because of these. Maybe economic is a big one, especially now. I'm struggling with it. It's part of the reason I keep thinking if I've got all this kind of money, I would probably separate from my person and want to be alone. Honestly, it's been 15 years for me. And I just want to go solo for a while, if I could. The thing is, I care about him and I am with him. We live separately, work together, but I live in a different house than he does. And that works for us for the most part. So you figure out, okay, I have this to get this, I have that to get that. And I used to not call it a relationship at all. Like, this is not a relationship. This is a caregivership. It's like a caregiver role. I feel like I take care of him in the emotional aspect, keeping family close with him. Otherwise, he would just go into his shell. And he provides the financial stability, the safety, just, we do these things for a reason. But as far as relationships, they should be easy. Relationships should be easy. not hard. Yes, you have to build that trust. It may take a few years. That kind of just happens. I have an amazing friend, a woman, who is just so easy. I just talk to her. We just have the best friendship I could ever ask for. I have several friends like that, and how grateful I am. And if you decide to stay with your guy, you need that. You need to look for that, really, because that's what keeps me, as my quality of life, happy, joyful. I started this YouTube channel. It makes me happy, joyful. There are things we can do. It's not doom and gloom. If you decide to stay, there will be challenges. I look at it as a job. It's my job. I take care of him. He takes care of me financially. And please don't look at that as like this arrangement and it's negative and it's bad. Yes, with roses and picket fences, I would love that relationship where everything is just easy with a man. I've chosen not to go that route. I'm 55. I have to think about getting older. I have health issues myself. You have to look at your situation and really decide what's going to make you happy. And as hard as that is, that has to be your focus. To not settle, to know that you're worth it. You're worth that happiness no matter what. And if you can, leave. If you want that relationship that's easy, start that path. If you want to stay, start that path that'll help you be happy in that relationship with him. He's going to be happier too, because really you run the show. And, you know, he's who he is. And I never villainize anyone. It's not the autism, remember. It's just the whole picture with the Cassandra syndrome. Okay? All right. I'm going to go eat lunch and wake up these lazy puppies.